Let me borrow one of your chants.
Welcome back to Shooting Blanks Entertainment Presents the Common Taters Podcast. I'm a Jamaican man.
I didn't hear it till the end.
Yeah. I started off Transylvanian and then quickly went Jamaican.
He even said it just now. I quickly went Jamaican.
Jamaican man.
I have no idea where that came from.
Transylvania.
Welcome to our Halloween special,
Woo.
which will attempted to be aired before Halloween.
It may be after.
That's probably gonna be after.
I'm a mummy.
Halloween week one.
I'm Kramer.
Tomorrow.
I'm
Squeaky
Brandon.
door. I'm Juan.
I'm Ryan.
That's a black
And,
cat.
I'm Tom, but maybe not for long.
Hold on a second. Was that a creaky door or was that Snarf from Thundercats? Because I was just waiting for it.
Snarf.
I was just waiting for it. I was terrified.
Oh, that's too good.
Oh my god.
Today's subject is how would you survive a horror movie? So we're going to go around. We can pick different horror movies and how we would survive them.
We should pick horror movies for each other.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
But then the other
that's
person
a
has
good
to know
one.
the horror movie,
Yeah,
so it
that's
can't
true.
be too obscure.
I
Yeah.
don't care. I'm going to survive.
Have you ever seen...
Even if we don't know it, briefly describe it. And
There you go, yeah.
something like that.
Spoilers?
Is that all the spoilers?
Spoilers.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And
Right.
I'm glad we have like two resident experts. We have Ryan. We have Brandon.
Yeah, because I don't know shit about horror movies like
Word.
at all.
I guess so, maybe.
I love
Relatively.
horror movies.
Relatively.
I like positive, funny movies.
Same.
This fucking, after we came back from like our first D&D session, me and Maggie were in the car. We were driving Brandon, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and he scared the shit out of her just telling stories.
I don't know how we got to the conversation, but I was like, oh, you want to go this route? I got you.
Oh,
She at one point was like, "Stop! Stop!"
She's like, I have to walk home.
Oh,
too
man.
good.
Okay, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Uh-huh.
Okay. How would you survive, or do we pick a movie for you?
No, I think. Oh, I want to pick a movie for somebody.
Yeah.
Who,
Okay.
wants, who wants to like be picked?
Me.
Okay. Have you seen
Probably not.
28 Days Later?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Easy.
Does anybody know 28 Days
Yes.
Later?
Is
I know
it
the
a zombie?
premise.
It's zombie
Do y'all
movie,
know
right?
28 Days Later, audience? Okay, good. So, it's basically a zombie film
Okay.
in London.
Oh,
Yeah.
But instead of like Walking Dead zombies,
Mhm.
they're like rabid, fast running motherfuckers.
Like I Am
They
Legend.
sprint like a mother.
No.
like World War Z.
Not
you
a
ever watch that?
CGI.
No, I haven't seen that.
No, I
either.
mean it's yeah,
All
but
I
it's
know
a
is
little
zombie pyramid.
It's a little more grounded than that.
No,
it's like
not
people,
zombie pyramid.
It's like people getting rabies and they can sprint and beat the shit out of you instead of just biting
Yeah.
you and infecting you.
Oh, okay.
They
okay.
beat you to death.
Don't think zombies
God.
think an infection that makes you really angry.
Also,
Okay.
you can get infected as easily as like just a drop of blood getting in your system.
When you say rabid, do they still like if you cut their arm off or anything like the only thing that kills them is a shot to the head, or can you shoot them in the chest and they'll die?
I'm not so sure about that.
I think
They
you
don't
could
die?
just slow them down.
It's not like they don't make a story point in the movie to be like it's got to be a headshot or something like that.
So
Okay.
essentially,
Mm-hmm.
just super strong, fast, angry zombies.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, shit.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't survive this one, guys. I know my limits.
That's a good
Fair
one.
enough.
The main character wakes up in like a hospital.
Is it 28
Yeah.
days later?
From Rick?
The
kind of a
very
Rick
first one.
Is it
like
Walking
situation?
Dead?
He wakes up and everything's just gone to shit.
It's kind of like Resident Evil 2 kind of thing.
He wakes up in a hospital. Is the hospital infected?
no
It's
one's in there.
empty.
I will
empty.
stay in the hospital.
Okay.
You will
So you
run
walk
out of food.
outside if you don't see anybody, you just go back in.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. It's just mine now.
He just goes back and tries to like flip the cable on the thing. He's like, "What's on? Why aren't the channels working?"
It's just on the TV.
I'm just probably think it was like the Twilight Zone or something where I'd just be by myself.
What about when you started to hear the zombies?
Yeah, what if they came to the door or something
Yeah.
like that?
If I was to be honest, I'd probably just shit my pants.
Good, honest
Fair
answer.
enough. Yeah. I don't
Oh,
think I'd
okay.
survive.
I can share that I have this reoccurring zombie dream
Ooh.
that is frightening.
Oh.
So I think if it was to happen in real life, I'd probably just like for real crap my pants and not know what to do.
You're like, it's happening. It's really happening.
But what do you do in your dream? Do you go ham? I'm like, what?
I go kind of ham, but it's
Okay.
very like scared, like out of like just sheer desperation of like I'm about to
Natural
die.
instincts. Yeah, you don't want to die, so
They
you're
just
gonna
kind of
kill
take
them.
over
Yeah.
like that.
You turn primal.
Yeah, there you go.
So how does the guy
So
survive?
basically, he turns into a zombie. No.
Do you know how to shoot a gun?
No, I can shoot a dart gun pretty good though.
Essentially the same thing, a little more kick.
Yeah, I mean, I'd figure it out. Put a bullet in the thing, and press the trigger.
Put a bullet in the thing. Press the
It's like
trigger.
a Nerf gun.
Press the trigger.
Press it, not pull the trigger. Press the trigger.
Press it against your finger.
Press it against your finger.
Apply pressure, goddammit.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably just walk around and then get eaten. Because if
Zombies-
they're fast, that's the worst kind
and
of
they
zombie.
don't. They don't really
It
get
is.
tired.
It
Yeah,
is.
that's the worst zombie. If it
And-
was
Yeah.
slow walkers, I could easily survive, I think. Just outrun them or
Well, you,
something
that
like
one
that.
you could use like a melee weapon, like a sword or something. Like you just like poke at their heads as they come up to you, like stab, stab, stab.
Yeah.
And that like they can only swarm you, but the running ones, like Day of the Dead, was that the one with the mall?
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
That
yeah.
Zack Snyder made that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was when I saw that one because up to that point I'd only seen.
Oh man, I was a little too young for that movie because it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, same here.
That
'cause,
shit
like,
was awesome.
up until then, I had
movie.
only seen like slow walking zombies, and then they ran. I was like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
It changes it entirely. Like
Yeah,
the fear.
Seriously always loved environments like that. That's why I love Dawn of the Dead, like a mall or someplace you'd normally be, like a random store holding off some place like that.
Yeah.
Now I want to play Dead Rising.
Right?
How does the
I
guy
love that
survive in
game.
the movie?
By going through a lot of shit.
is
Yeah.
he ex-military?
Nope.
No.
Just a guy?
Just a guy.
Just a guy that woke up.
Yep. He ran into the right people.
Yep.
Oh.
Took him far enough and then
They did
It
run into
happened.
military
yeah.
human beings,
Oh, okay.
and
They're fucking crazy.
Spoiler alert: didn't go well,
Yeah.
but they made it out with their wits about them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say instead of London, let's say it's in Houston.
Okay.
Juan,
Yeah.
where would you go?
The tunnels.
Downtown, right? The underground tunnels.
That sounds terrifying.
Wait, you would go underground tunnels?
I'm asking him, like the mall
With
tunnels.
a bunch of
No,
running
not the
zombies.
mall
I would-
tunnels.
that's when I would shit myself.
I'll go to the real
That's
tunnels.
a horrible fuck.
The real tunnels.
Yeah.
You talking about like the sewer tunnels?
No, there's some other tunnels like in town that are...
Yeah. No, the underground. It's like an underground city. There's restaurants and everything.
No, yeah,
No,
that's the mall that we was talking
Not
about.
that one.
Not
Like,
that one?
The real legit ones that are made for like water that
Oh,
are kind of empty
Jesus.
now.
Oh, where all the graffiti is.
Yeah, I would probably hide in there.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
No, that sounds worse than what I was
It's
thinking.
way, way dark down there. Hell no. I'd want somewhere where I could at least get light.
I know there's two entrances, so I feel like one would be really hard to get to because it shoots out into the middle of a freeway, and then the other one is like
Just keep it
kind
in
of a
cars
woodsy
there.
area.
But in a
But
zombie
maybe-
apocalypse, are there that many cars? Like the freeway wouldn't be that big.
Yeah,
a
but
deal.
I wouldn't see too many like zombies walking over.
You would
the
need to
freeway.
be able to access like food somehow. So you need to be able to get out and do things.
I can fish. There's a
You've
little
never
Sewer
made a
fish?
zombie apocalypse plan?
not sewer. There's a little lake.
I don't think there's fish in there.
You don't know. You've never been.
I read about that. I don't think there's fish in there.
There's little fish. I've seen little things moving.
Because I read about the private owner that bought it,
hope
and
they're
he was
fish.
talking about renting it out to like bands to do music videos and
At a tunnel?
No.
Yeah.
He's
An
thinking about that
underground?
cavern with all the columns.
yeah. Down
Oh
there.
no, not
No, no.
like that. That's a cistern.
There's a lot of like
It's just
underground
like a
shit
big
in Houston.
underwater.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought that's what you meant.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
that
was thinking
what
of-
you're thinking is like a big tank that they used to keep natural water in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you meant.
No,
Oh, okay.
Do any of the tunnels go near like the Darling Crypt?
no,
That's just its own thing, right?
yeah.
Is that even like I've seen like the entrance to it, but I don't. There's not an inside to it, is there?
Probably not anymore. It was blocked off, so maybe there's still like a thing in there, but there's no bodies in there. It might just be the hole.
You know, this city actually is probably the best place to be for a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere.
Yeah.
There's so many gun stores.
And then they're right
They're
smack
everywhere.
dab next to a super center of some sort.
Yeah, they're all next to a Walmart
Yeah.
or Kroger or Randall's or all of them with a
That's
CVS and a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Starbucks isn't going to help you very much, but
No.
I always thought the underground
No.
tunnels would be a good place because like you could you're hiding, but if it's like one of the tunnels gets like compromised, you can close it off because there's doorways and stuff like that. And they have like some of them have the huge metal doors that you could like somehow try to figure out to shut. and then there's food from like all the stores and stuff. So you could kind of go for a while.
You could think you could like live for a while, but then I think I'd run into the same problem of like after you've exhausted all your resources and they're up like above you, you're kind of trapped.
That's true.
I would post up in like one of those 3-story apartment complexes.
I was thinking the same thing.
That way you can block off each stairway as like a series of you know,
Or like
entryways.
skyscraper, just have the whole building.
You could, yeah. No, I was thinking just one of those like apartment complexes on Westheimer or something that's like 3 stories,
Yeah.
and just live on the top story, you know, and have
All those new lofts being built.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Because they're all level. You could get like plywood and you can make
Just like one of the characters in the movie, the guy, the dad, living in an apartment building on like the 3rd floor.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Third or
actually a
fourth floor.
genius idea.
the guy with the armory.
And he
Like,
just
not
blocked
armory.
off
He had
the
a
entire
giant
floor.
armor.
Yeah.
No, I was like the guy with the gun shop, right?
He didn't have a gunshot.
We're talking
No.
about Dawn of the Dead?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay.
2018.
The one that I mentioned
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
for the sake of the.
Oh, okay. Dawn of the Dead has a similar thing. That guy with the gun store.
Oh,
Where he
yeah.
has like the 2-story building.
From across the street.
Yeah.
Bob.
Bob, yeah.
That's cool. I'll
Playing
just check
chess
out
across the fucking field of zombies.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
A4.
I love when he was like, kill the one that looks like Jay Leno. They were, like, he was sniped them based on the description.
Yeah.
And he got him, goddammit.
Yeah.
He got him.
I think I would panic very quickly because I'd be like, I can handle weapons, and I'd like get guns and be like, I don't know how to work this. I'd grab like the fanciest gun I could find and be like, I don't know what bullets go in what gun. I think if I saw a cartridge of bullets and
I
a
would
gun,
just
I'd be
stick
like,
to a handgun.
Knife, a sword. I'd stick with the sword.
I think I could do a sword.
If they're slow.
Crossbow.
Yeah? I don't know how to
I
work
can't
one
do
of those.
archery.
I can't. No.
I can't do archery.
I can't do it.
Don't you have to pull that like
I can't do archery.
the string
No.
thing?
Crossbow, I think, is simpler than like a bow and arrow because with a crossbow, you just you pull it back, you latch it, and
I think I had to do that once. Like pull the little string back, and it was really
Yeah,
tough.
it's difficult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
You have to-
requires strength.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got pull hard.
my experience is coming from Renaissance Fair though. But like
No,
it's with
like-
bow and arrow, you'd think like you could do it, but like we had an archery class one time and I had to try, and it's just terrible.
Well, you got to think like that thing has to have enough tension to fire it to where that arrow is going to pierce something.
Yeah, and then you have to realize arrows actually you have to do an arch if it's like a longer distance. It doesn't just go straight like a bullet.
Yeah, so that thing has to be super tight. So that's why you have to.
That's the way I like
Yeah.
it. Super tight.
That's why I think for zombie apocalypses, you kind of have to be already ready for it. Like you have to know how weapons work.
Yeah.
You have to be like one of those people that have like a bunch of food saved
Or
up and
just
stuff.
one of those people who just swings a machete any
I
which
could do
way.
that.
Machete.
I think that's the craziest part is that like if you were to just be at home and they're like on the news, zombie apocalypse, it started, you know, everyone around you, there's people everywhere. Like you would
Oh,
always
man.
be stuck in something.
There's
Yeah.
always
There's so many people here and we're all
always-
packed together.
always a good question to ask, or something that my brother and I do is like say we're in here and we heard the zombie apocalypse started and they're outside the door and we only had whatever we had in this house to
Oh
use.
my God.
What would we do?
Barricade
gotta
the doors.
sw-
I'd
we gotta
barricade
sw-
the doors.
I
With
don't
what?
have enough food.
The fridge right over there. There's a bunch of furniture, couches.
We got a sweet lightsaber in here.
Oh my god, we're fine.
Right.
Weapons were fucked. I imagine Juan running out and just like slamming him in the head with it. He's like, "Why? Whoa, you die!"
It's just like wang, 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 wang.
Oh man, we'd have to sacrifice somebody.
Yeah.
Have them run out one door.
Use their bones as weapons.
Yeah, sharpen them. We'd be Cubone.
Wait, that means we have to kill them first.
Guys,
sacrifice.
No, I meant like have them run out one door and then like everybody else will run out the other door.
Oh.
I have like kitchen knives and stuff. It'd be cool.
No, cannibalism first.
Murder. Murder's always the
I'm
answer.
not eating them. I'm just gonna use them.
I have beer bottles. You can make prison shanks.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Live out that prison fantasy you always had.
I see goldfish. We can like throw them.
We could like
Throw the box.
eat them.
We could eat
I
them.
guess that's true.
One's like, let's use the food as ammunition.
I'm just gonna say when the zombie apocalypse comes around, I'm leaving you guys because you don't have a good handle on how this works.
Nope.
You're gonna get eaten first.
No,
You're gonna go outside and be like, "I'm out of here."
Karma,
and as you
bitch.
turn around, a zombie's gonna chomp down on your neck.
That's because as I'm walking out the door, you're gonna be chucking goldfish at the back of my head.
Like, watch out for that zombie! I'm throwing goldfish at him.
Could we do the Bill Murray where we're like from Zombieland?
Oh,
Where we
yeah.
pretend to be dead? That's not how that works.
Can't beat
No.
them. Become them.
Maybe
Yeah.
There you
it works in The Walking Dead. Just put blood all over you.
That's true. That's gross,
true.
though. I don't think I could do that.
And then be like,
No, if it came to that, I would do it.
Oh,
yeah,
I
I
don't want
could do
If
to.
you had to, you would do
I
it.
don't want to.
hey,
It's not that
there was
bad.
only one person who threw up on the show. It was Glenn.
You could be
Yeah,
like the
gross.
little kid from.
Besides that, everyone handled the smell.
No, the little kid and all the people from Alexandria totally didn't like it when they had to like go out.
Oh, you mean like the 6-year-old kid who was losing his shit because he was surrounded by hundreds of
How
zombies?
dare you
I know.
not
I
handle
was like,
the
get it
apocalypse?
together, man. Come on.
It's a stressful situation.
It's
Juan.
very stressful, but get it together.
That kid not only murdered himself, but his mother.
No, his
His-
mother should have shut that shit down.
Oh yeah,
I'd have like
Yeah.
knocked his ass out and carried him.
right. That's what I was thinking. That would have been the best option.
Yeah.
Son, I love you, but shut the fuck up. Let's go.
You just leave him.
Yeah. Can I do the next movie?
Sure.
And I'm gonna give this one to Ryan.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't like that movie. That movie's uncomfortable, man.
It is. That's like
It's-
one of the few
it's
movies that
creepy as
scared me,
shit.
but not like boo scary. More like, fuck, I don't know what I would do.
So you're in the middle of nowhere, and they're like in an RV, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's say you're
And
already
it broke
on the
down.
camping trip. You can't say I just won't go camping because that was my solution. I was like, I'm just not going to leave the city.
Yeah, you have to know the situation you're
Yeah.
in before you can opt out because it's cheating to be like, I'd opt out before the situation.
Totally
Yeah.
do it.
Okay, so we're broken down
Mhm.
on like the side of the road in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
No
let's say-
service.
Let's say you come to a gas station and there's one guy. Wait, no, was the gas station abandoned?
It's always an abandoned gas station.
It's either an abandoned gas station or it's got a freaky ass human being inside.
Yeah, let's say that.
Oh,
Does it always have the one guy who's like, it looks like it's abandoned, but then there's one guy in there.
Hold up.
And he comes out and he always scares you later.
Yeah.
Hello there.
that sounded a little too friendly.
Hello.
They're friendly at first.
Yeah, they're always friendly at first.
Maybe you
Make it
gotta
be
start off
friendly.
like,
And then
what are
they
you doing here at
No,
my gas station?
boy?
No, they're always friendly at first, and then they say something really cryptic. And you're just
Oh.
like, huh. But it's in
Or-
a friendly manner. But you're just like,
You don't want to go down there, boy.
Or
Yeah.
they're overly friendly and they come off rapey.
Oh,
They do come out. They usually come
How
off
you
rapey.
doing?
Especially all the hillbillies from the Hills Have Eyes, bro.
You have to, is that the trick?
Well, they
you have
were
to
rapey.
breathe
Got
while
them
you-
pretty looking
Those things raped
city lips.
everything.
You got city lips.
You be keeping them moist with that lip balm.
You're
Hills
enjoying
Have
this
Eyes
way
was
too
dark.
much.
Yeah.
Like, way too dark. That movie's creepy.
That was back during the time where it was just like, be as crude as you can. That's what's gonna get the
I mean,
audience.
what-
It was
Yeah.
Saw
What
and all
do you
that
do?
shit.
You know, you can't just like walk back and.
All you
Walk
gotta
into
do
the
is
desert.
walk back.
Just
I mean,
walk into the
You can
desert.
definitely
But-
walk back.
What's the mindset when like something like that happens? Like nobody's like, well, this is going to turn into a horror movie. You know,
That is absolutely the first thing I think of.
actually,
and
yeah,
I'm
that's kind
on
of true.
high
Even
alert
when I was
all
going
the
up to
time.
Colorado, and it was like, we're going to go into a cabin, and that's when it all begins.
You know what? I've noticed, like, for me, it's more of a minority mentality where I'm like, I'm not going anywhere where it's just me because I'm like,
You need-
even in Texas, I know if I leave Houston a certain amount, people start looking at me
Yes,
funny.
they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
They were.
Yeah, that's the part where I'm like, I'm staying in major cities.
Okay, hold on. Has anybody seen As Above, So Below?
No.
No?
I was above, so below.
Is it the one that took
God
place in
damn.
the catacombs?
Yeah,
That
that's
sounds
the
like
one.
a hardcore band.
The Catacombs.
There is a band
no.
actually with that name.
There's
As above, so
a.
below.
I was watching it with Keenan, and there's a black guy in the movie, and he's just like, okay, well, the black guy's gonna die first. And I was like, no, man, give him a chance. Maybe he won't. They hand him a camera, and he looks at me, and he's like, they can't kill the camera guy. And then later on, they just hand cameras to everybody else, and then Keenan just looks at me. He's like, bro. A few minutes later, it's just like, and they killed the black guy first. Really threw us off. That's why I was just like, oh, Kramer, I know you're a fan. It happens in movies all the time. It's the minority.
Minority.
It's all,
It's the minority effect.
yeah.
Dude,
It's
They didn't even
You're
get
the
a
brown
minority
tonguers.
for the minority effect.
I think that's why movies like The Hills Have Eyes, Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
A bunch of white
or
people came to
anything,
fuck
like,
with
anything where I'm going into like the country and it like as soon as creepy shit starts happening, I'm like, nope.
Nope.
And I think it's mostly because like I've lived in like cities, and I lived in Iowa for a while, but that was super creepy. And then like when we first moved back out to Katy, and like it was quiet, there's no lights. I was like, I cannot fucking handle this.
Yeah, I can't enjoy vacations because of horror movies now because I'm always on high alert. Like, everybody I come across that's kind of shady and weird, I'm like, nah, I don't want to be around you.
They're eyeing you to murder
Yeah.
you later.
Yeah. Like,
I was gonna say you could just like try walking out until you find something, and like maybe just live off the land.
I don't think there was anything you.
no,
It was
because they
just
were like
desert.
out in the desert. Yeah, it was
That's
like
in-
an Arizona sort of setting.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it was like the
Wasn't
nuclear
shit.
testing sites.
That's an unsurvivable movie.
All
Yeah.
you gotta do is be more hardcore than the monsters.
I guess so.
outside.
you turn into like Mad Max.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's the only way to make it.
Rip off my own arm. Like, yeah, I use it as a weapon.
I would just like to say that I
It'd be
refuse
like-
to watch any of the Scream movies because I just can't fathom that those teenagers cannot beat that guy's ass.
Right?
It's just one normal guy
One
with a
fucking
knife.
guy with a knife, and he runs up on 5 people and they scatter.
Nobody, yeah, like
No.
nobody took
I would
karate when they were
immediately just
younger.
look around, man. I'd be like, all right, one of us is gonna get stabbed. tonight.
Not a single one of
But
them
that
tries
guy's
to
going
fight this
down.
guy. They just
Yeah.
run away, and I'm like, this is stupid. Fuck this.
Oh, God.
I was gonna say when we were younger in high school, I had a friend who like we saw this girl walking across the street, and he started talking shit to her for some unknown reason, and like they started cursing back and forth, and she said "fuck you," and he was like, "Come fuck me then," and she said, "I won't, but he will."
Oh,
And then like I looked to the ground, and I just see like a red dot go to the street, and I realized it was a cigarette, and I looked back up, and I got punched in the face.
Why did you get punched in the
Because I was the shortest one there, and I'm pretty sure he came at me. He was like, "I'm gonna punch the short kid."
I've heard
And
that.
then I looked
I
back
showed
up.
that other guy by punching
Yeah.
his friend.
And my friend said my reaction was my head went back. I put my fist up. I turned around to punch, and then I looked up and down and put my hands like, "Whoa!" Because this guy was like, "Get her done," but like 6'2", and like big, and he was obviously drunk. I was like, I can't take this guy.
He doesn't
And
feel
like,
pain.
yeah, but like
You
me
should
and,
have gone off with it.
but me and my friend who
Screw
were
it.
talking shit, we're sitting there like, dude, like calm down, just like trying to fight us. My friend's holding the football out, like just hit the football. But 2 of our friends who were next to us, all we hear is, "Dude, let's get out of here," and they're trying walking off, and then we were like, "Son of a bitch!"
So you're saying if that was the Scream guy, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
And all
Yeah,
your
he
friends
did.
would have left you.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Like even if like
So
me and
just
my
like
other
the
friends
movies.
stayed, we could try to stay and fight. But like, I think especially because it's high school, you get people that are like scatter. You know, they're like, not my fucking problem.
Yeah.
But it's
Like-
not like he had a gun. This guy has a
Yes.
knife.
That's true.
It wasn't even a really big knife. It was just like, it was medium size. It was like a,
It was a medium-sized kitchen knife.
yeah, it was
Cut your kidney in half big.
it was like cut up some raw chicken
Yeah.
sort of knife. It wasn't like
I'm not even sure it was sharpened, to be honest.
no, it wasn't even like a cleaver or anything. It was just
How
I
is
think
this scary to you?
I was like, this
think
guy is not intimidating. Hit him.
But he did psychological stuff to him too, or to psych him out, right?
He like called him on the phone and talked like this.
You know what? That's
That-
actually.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
that
caller
might freak
ID,
me
but I
out
don't
a
think they had that in there.
No, not in the 90s. He was just like, you're home. I see you. And they're like, oh, I'm freaking out. I'm not going to do anything but sit here and die.
I'm too much of a smart ass. I'm like, you know I'm home. I answered the phone.
At that point, I would have just grabbed the bat. Like if somebody's calling you, you're like, "Fuck! I know somebody's coming after me. I'm just gonna walk around with a bat."
As
That's
soon
like
as-
letting them know that you're coming after them.
Exactly. And as soon as he's like, I can see you, I'm taking my pants off. Like, oh, yeah,
you see
want-
this? you see this?
Start jerking off. You're like, you like that, don't you?
Like, I'm going to weird this guy out worse than he's trying to weird me out.
Yeah, exactly.
First of all. And then if he comes to my house, I'm going to beat his ass.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just like run around. I'm not going to just run around my house scared of this guy with a knife.
That's true. Tom does have like baseball bats stored around this house.
Like, I refuse to believe that out of these like 5-6 people, not one of them tried to fight this guy. They just ran like little pussies and got stabbed. No.
I saw a prank video gone wrong where these guys were like dressed as clowns and one people would turn the corner and one guy, the clowns were like pretending to beat up someone. So
Yeah.
the guys would turn the corner.
No, they would put like a blood bag.
Yeah,
in
so
like a little.
they had
head
like a
prop,
bat.
and they would make it look like they were crushing someone's head.
Yeah. And this group of guys came out, and so the clowns did that, and you see all the blood, and then they kind of stop and turn to the guys, And all the guys in the group are like, man, fuck this guy. And they all charge that clown. They just start beating the crap out of him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's what would have happened in real life.
Exactly.
You overpower the guy.
I saw one where it was like the guy pretended to get shot, like they had the thing that popped on the chest,
Ooh.
and then like it was he came out of the corner like no. And then,
Oh,
like,
I think
it
I've
popped.
seen those ones.
Yeah, and then the guy came out with a gun, like he had been the one who shot him, and he looked up, and the guy shot him back. Like, the other guy was walking up, he's like, "No, fuck this! I just saw him kill somebody. I'm killing him."
I saw that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a risky.
I don't play that game.
That's a risky business right there.
Yeah,
Like that's why I don't watch too many horror movies,
Especially in this state. You don't play those games
Oh
here.
yeah,
Oh.
I was at my friend's house and he was showing me around his new apartment. He was like, "Yeah, this is where I put the comic books now. This is this." I was like, "There's just a shotgun by your bed." He's like, "Yeah."
And that's where I
And,
killed
it's like, and
people.
then we went to like he showed me something else, and there was like 3 guns in his closet. It's like okay, and then like I sat down in the living room. He's like, "I'm gonna go get this real quick." If anybody comes through that door, he pulls open like the little cabinet right next to me, the drawer, and there's a gun in there too. And I was like, Jesus fucking
Texas.
Christ!
I had the same thing yesterday where my downstairs neighbors are moving out. And when they were moving out, this guy came out with 2 giant AK-47s. And I was like, what the hell? Why do you have those? And then I was like, damn it, if zombie apocalypse goes down, I have no help.
Yeah,
The people that were downstairs from you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. That dude totally looks like he owns
He totally
AK-47s.
does, right? But
He's like super bro.
he looked like he had normal guns, but these were way too big. Like they were
No.
half of his size.
That dude looks like ex-military super bro.
no,
And-
that's the guy with the big truck that has a bumper sticker, but instead of like Major League Baseball, is like Major League Terrorism Killing Guy, and it has like a guy with an AK-47 instead of a guy.
Yes, it is that guy. The guy with the
It's
big
not
truck.
that guy. It's
not
not
the
that
guy with the
guy.
big truck.
Oh, you got
No,
2
no,
of them
no.
there.
That guy left
Damn.
too. I have no help in my building.
Oh man.
Fucked.
Oh man.
Damn.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh shit, I'm fucked if something happens.
Yeah.
I remember we had when I was working at a restaurant. I think it was like Mother's Day, and the power went out, and so everyone was just sitting there in the restaurant, and like the regional manager had come to visit that day, and he was this French guy, and he went out to his car and he brought his shotgun and brought it into the thing. He was like, "I'm not gonna mess around if somebody comes and attacks us." And we're like, "Why do you have a shotgun?" And he looked at us with a French accent and goes, "This is Texas, no?"
That's awesome.
Oh, that's so good. That was the regional
Straight
manager?
it is.
Huh?
That was the regional manager
Yeah.
visiting around?
Yeah.
That's probably for his own protection,
Yeah,
too, right?
he's like, you don't know when he's like, we all have money, like we deal in cash. You don't know.
I'm French. You think they think I'm going to give up?
The French give up, but not while in Texas.
Not in Texas. Oh.
Okay, let's switch gears real quick.
Okay.
And there's not a specific movie. There's plenty of movies that do the like ghost in your house, poltergeist,
Everybody.
or spirit, demon,
That's a little
whatever.
harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, what would you do in that kind of setting? Because I'd imagine none of us have just the means to just move out right now
No.
at the drop of a hat.
Depends what you mean by move out.
You
Okay.
mean just leave?
If I could get in the car and fucking go somewhere.
Now, what if it follows you? If it's attached
That's
to
the
you?
thing, yeah. Be like, be gone, demon. Be gone.
That wouldn't work.
Just throw bagels around the
What's
house.
a
I don't
good?
know.
What's a good one? I mean, I guess The
the only
Exorcist.
thing
You
I
know,
have.
Well, okay, you want Exorcist?
yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that movie that came out recently where it's something with the shadows, where the monster can or the ghost can only move in dark spaces. It can't go into the light.
Oh, is that Lights Out?
I think so. Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
There's also The Conjuring.
Lights Out? I thought that was a movie about a
The
blind
Conjuring
guy.
was
That,
good.
I think that's a
You
different
see
one.
too?
It
Yeah,
might
I
be
saw
the same
the same
one.
one.
Yeah. But
I
like,
keep confuse those.
but the
It
premise
wasn't
of this,
accurate, but
the premise of this movie is like when it first shows up, this guy's in his warehouse because he sells clothes or something like that.
Yeah.
And like it's at night, so most of the lights are off. But there's like these lights every once in a while down the hallway, but there's dark spots in between, and he just sees like something like a creepy looking thing with like really sharp fingers standing in one of the shadows. And like the lights keep like dimming every once in a while, and it goes down and it comes back up, and it's in the next shadow area.
Yeah.
Fuck that, man.
Yeah, and he's like, he
That's
tries to
scary to
run,
me
but then
already.
all the lights go out, and it just slashes him to death
With his nails?
with its nails. Yeah, but like it can only move into the shadows, and so like the family, while they're like the family that knows about it, the girl, the teenager girl, she had moved out.
Does it travel? How does it get from a warehouse to a family?
I think it follows the family because it's related to her mom somehow, because it's her friend from when she was younger. But
Okay.
they
their friend's a bitch.
yes. But like the teenage girl moves out, but she constantly just has lights on in the apartment. She moves next to where there's a neon sign next door, like Daredevil.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like Daredevil.
Yeah, that's the best example I could think of.
But yeah, I mean that's a creepy situation to be
Just
in.
constantly walking around with like not even you can't use a flashlight because it's just directional. You don't, like constantly just have to have a lantern with you.
Damn.
What was the name of the movie? When Darkness Falls. Same thing. Same premise. A guy who... Or something that only moves in the darkness. And the guy constantly kept lights on. He always had flashlights. He had like an abundance of batteries. Like ridiculous ass crap.
Whoa.
He couldn't be in the dark.
Well, something like a poltergeist don't give a shit about lights.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't know how to combat that. You can't do anything.
Yeah, I mean,
Be gone, demon.
and every time in the movies they go to the church is always a dick about it.
Yeah.
Well, we need evidence.
There's no
You know?
such thing as a poltergeist.
You want us to
man.
work? No.
No, that doesn't exist. You're clearly.
We need to send
you
a
have no idea what
specialist
you're
in 2
talking
weeks to see if it's actually real.
You get the like, ghost psychic.
You can
I've
Google.
heard of it.
You can Google. You find people who believe you.
Yeah.
Wait, I had a friend of mine. She thought her house was haunted, and she made us do this ritual where we had to burn. I think it was some herb that we
You
went
were
out and
part of
bought.
this?
Yeah, and
It
she
was
made me
sage.
sage. Yeah.
Smudge sticks.
And so I had to light it on like not so it was burning. It was kind of burning, but like just smoldering on the end.
Yeah.
And I'd walk around and there's like this bowl, and I'd have to like shake it at the corners of the house and scream out, "Get out of this house!"
Be gone, demon.
And she was like, "You have to believe in it, or it doesn't work." I was like, "No shit."
That would be my downfall
the
right
ghost
there.
knows.
It feels your intent.
I started believing it because it was creepy because the house was all quiet and there's people behind me and I'm like, the fuck, why am I the one doing this? And I'm like shaking it, like, get out of it. After a while you scream it out, you're like, I'm starting to believe in the shit that I'm doing right now.
There's literal things to the sage. You know, the Catholic priests that walk in between the aisles with the lantern that sways at sage. side of there. It's supposed to cleanse, bring good energy or some shit.
I didn't understand the importance of the herb at the time. I was like, why sage? Why can't we use basil?
That's salvia, by the way.
What?
That's salvia. Yeah, it's a different form of salvia. It's not divinorum, so it's not hallucinogenic, but it's the same family.
Sage?
Yeah.
Oh
Whoa.
shit!
You fucked up? Oh man.
When you said that we got to burn some herbs, I was like, oh, okay. That's how you get rid of them, huh?
I don't know what I would. I guess I would just Google and try all those different things. And that's-
You just try, yeah.
Try everything on Google.
If
How
you-
to get rid of a ghost on Ask How.
Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves.
Yahoo Answers.
Call
Jeeves,
up,
I know it's been a while.
call
I
up one of the
haven't asked
reality
anything.
ghost TV show crews.
Oh yeah.
Ghost Bros.
They did that in a
Ghost
couple
Bros.
movies, right? There was that remake of one that they just did.
Paranormal Activity.
No,
Ghost Encounters?
no.
Or
Adventures?
You, Me, and the Ghost.
what's it called?
Ghost Adventures?
One's not even like listing movies. You, me, and the ghost. Why don't I just do the ghost tonight?
It's a movie.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but it was like there was this parallel dimension, and like they tied because the daughter went missing. She went into the closet.
Poltergeist?
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, is it Poltergeist?
That is Poltergeist, yeah.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
remake.
the roommate.
No, I mean,
They made a
roommate.
remake?
Isn't there,
Poltergeist, the
wasn't there-
roommate.
isn't there going to be a Poltergeist remake?
Damn.
Yeah, no, it was the remake that I saw. Yeah.
They did a
Oh,
remake
okay.
of it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Because there's the original ones. All the way up until where they have them living in a apartment complex, so the entire building's haunted.
Yeah.
I think that's Poltergeist 3.
Go to
Yeah.
your neighbor like, is this happening to you? Yeah.
But they did hire like the ghost people to come in.
Yeah.
I guess it helps.
Yeah.
They know what the fuck they're doing compared to like what we're
I don't know.
doing.
Every single like ghost TV show that I watch, the crew is just like, they're going to check it out. They're not going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yep. You know
That's
what? You
true.
are on it.
Those guys are too forceful.
They
I
got, the
always see
little,
them
they
like,
got their little EVP device. Like, yep, it's here.
Yeah, they come in, they piss it off, and they're like, yep, it's there. Bye.
That's like having an exterminator that comes in like, yep, you
They
got
have their
roaches.
job
Yeah,
is to
exactly.
make
There's a
it.
roach right there.
But then he throws a hot dog on your floor and walks out. That's exactly what it is. They go in and they piss the spirits off,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they leave.
That's true.
they yell at them like, "You're a ghost. Do something right now. Talk to me."
And then
And
they
then
get
it's quiet,
scared. And then they
they're
get scared when it happens.
And the camera shakes.
You hear a chair move. You're like, oh my god.
There was that time when we were at Juan's house and the lights went out. It was when we did.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
there. I was there.
Yeah, you were there. And
There's
I was
an outage.
freaking the fuck out.
Okay, that was pretty scary.
Yeah. It was,
Oh my
I don't,
God.
Why was it scary? Why was I freaking out though? Like,
Because we're telling ghost stories.
That's true.
We're talking about
We use that time to tell
Oh,
ghost
and then
stories.
I showed us the video of the video game on the phone Where the
Oh,
phone maps out your
yeah.
home, and you.
I think
have
what
you
was
seen that?
scarier too is
The
that we
ghost
Brandon,
app thing.
Well, it's not out.
It
It's-
maps your house, and like you see the house through the phone, but then things start coming around the corners.
Oh yeah.
It would be the perfect VR game. To
Yeah.
play
Yeah,
in your home.
that was cool, but I would shit myself.
There's some pretty interesting horror VR games actually.
Mhm.
I saw a VR headset thing earlier at the store. It was like $15 that you slide your phone into.
Oh yeah, I saw
Get
that.
it.
Yeah?
Get it. Get it. It's
Are they-
totally worth
We
it.
should get
VR is
Tom to
awesome.
download Outlast.
I have it.
Do some Let's Plays.
Oh, do you want to do Outlast Let's Play? I have both of them.
What do you mean
Outlast
both of
and
them?
Outlast
And
Whistleblower.
Whistleblower. Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, we should do
You just
that.
log in.
I just downloaded the demo for
PS4.
2.
Really?
It's good.
Yeah.
It's real good.
I got the
real
first
good.
one for free when I got the PlayStation
Oh,
4.
it's like shit your pants. Stressful game.
A lot of games have done that too, and I have a lot of
Is
games
it single
like
or
it.
multiplayer?
Single.
Single.
Oh.
I love how that's
It's like PT, but not as puzzle.
I like-
PT pissed me off.
Yeah, I know, because it was hardcore puzzle.
Did you look up the stuff on Google?
No, I
Like,
ran through the same doorway like 1,500 times. And I was trying to run through other doors, and I kept running through those like 1,500 times, and nothing was happening. And I was just like,
Well, if you looked up like what do you do in PT on Google, there's just a list of you have to like use a mic.
But you know, it
You
took
say
like
something into the mic, and the game reacts to it.
it took
Yeah.
9 months for people to figure out how to finish that demo. Yeah, 9 months.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
wasn't
made by
even the full
Hideo
game.
to
Kojima.
completely
Wow.
like finish it off.
Yeah.
I thought it took.
and by the way,
days
the
or
game
something.
never
No,
came
it took
out.
9 months
Yeah.
for everybody to figure. Till this day, we still don't know what the different colors mean for the lights. Like the red one, the green one, the
Okay.
yellow one, the blue
I saw
one.
that demo. It was weird.
Well, they were just doing it
love
fuck with
that
people.
demo.
They're like, this doesn't mean
I'm
anything.
really
means
hoping
nothing.
I'm hoping Death Stranding is.
Oh, I hope
sort
it's
of-
equally as cool. They still have Norman Reedus,
Yeah.
still Hideo Kojima,
Oh.
and
Dead
doing
Whales.
something creepy. I love it.
That's not the Silent Hill one though, right? They
No.
canceled that, right?
They
Yeah,
canceled
no,
it, but
yeah.
hopefully he's trying to revive it in another form.
But that is what we were talking about. PT. That's the Silent Hills demo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, why'd they have to? God damn it, Guillermo del Toro. Like that's one thing that I noticed in that game a lot was the imagery was amazing. It's because of Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, he's just got.
I was like, oh
Y'all know
my
who
god.
Guillermo del Toro is?
Yeah.
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 The lighting on the apparition, I was like, oh my god, you know.
Oh man, we should talk about because Outlast is a video game where you play as a character with a camcorder.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no attacking, there's no defending. You can only run and hide.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think I played
You
that
play
game.
as the biggest pussy in the world.
pretty much.
So real life for me.
Is it,
So-
is it in like a mental place
Yeah,
or
it's
something?
a mental
Yeah,
asylum.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I,
fuck.
How would you survive that?
I've played that. That's fucking scary, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh man, I just run and hide.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Is
Like,
it wait? Is it is it like spiritual stuff? Like is it ghosts or is it like?
No.
There's
Yeah.
a
Oh,
is
minimal
there?
amount of that
No?
later in the game.
Okay.
Oh.
Because I grew up in a family that like believes in demons.
Actually,
ghosts.
Outlast 2 starts off with
With ghosts.
yeah. You see them like little ink stains on the screen just moving around
Yeah.
sometimes.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
And it's just nerve wracking. They don't make sounds or anything.
Did you guys grow up believing in that stuff? Like, did your families
Oh,
believe
yeah.
in everything?
Yeah.
Mine did. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hispanic families believe in all of it.
Hell yeah, bro.
I mean, sort of, yeah.
I think mine came from like the old school Middle Eastern families. They're like, no, it's there. It's even in our holy book. They talk about like
The
they-
jinn, bro.
Our family
Jinn.
grew up Muslim.
Yeah.
Yeah, the jinn.
Yeah.
They actually talk about demons and stuff. And there was like an old legend about something called Ifrit, and because my family grew up Muslim, they knew all like the different stuff in the story. And my mom was like, "Oh yeah, that's in the book. It's a real thing." So instead of like saying like, "Oh yeah, no, God is above everything," no, our book, their book was just like, "No, yeah, it's real." Yeah.
There's shit out there.
I think the first time
scared.
that like I went to my grandparents' place and they had a shed in the backyard and the door opened and closed by itself, I was pretty convinced.
Man.
There was
That's just
no
the
wind.
wind.
There
Yeah.
was no wind. I swear to God. My cousin was there with me.
Nice. I had that. I think I told you already. The sleep thing.
Yeah.
Sleep paralysis?
paralysis?
That I can't even
Oh,
imagine
man.
having to do with
Scary
that.
as shit, dude.
Nope.
Where like for the audience, if you don't know what that is, it's where you wake up in the middle of your sleep, you're paralyzed, but you see hallucinations and you feel things press against your body.
Yeah.
It's happened to Sarah
Really?
Ooh.
once.
So
Happened
fucking
once.
scary, dude.
I've kind of wanted to experience that, but then I'm like, please no.
No, it's terrifying.
What?
You can get
'Cause it's
there in
curious, 'cause
levels.
I
It's
see-
weird.
I hear a
can't-
lot of
what?
people say
And so
they
you
see the
can
same things.
manually get there in levels. You just have to trick your body into thinking it's asleep.
Are we
it's
doing
the
this?
it's the lucid
No.
dreaming thing.
Lucid dreaming. I used to try to lucid dream.
It's the exact same thing. Like sleep paralysis, it's you woke up, but your body hasn't, and you're freaking out. but your body isn't awake to freak out. So you're just like, oh my fucking god.
Oh, God.
Damn.
And your brain is still riddled with DMT from being asleep. So you're tripping balls and hallucinating. Yeah.
Oh,
a whole
God.
bottle of
Our
those.
bodies are just, crazy.
I got really cold just
Kind of
now.
scary.
It's like your body's made to fuck with you.
Yeah. It's
God, man.
it's a crazy thing.
That's what people say, like alien abductions and stuff like that, and people see goblins for sleep paralysis things.
Yeah. Everybody sees weird stuff, and it's
Yeah.
because they're on drugs.
I think the first time I saw it was like just a big like a figure wearing a cloak, like it's a really tall,
Death?
like Death, but without the scythe.
Yeah.
Just standing in like doorways and shit.
Terrifying.
And then the next time it was like the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts.
Awesome.
It was just a bunch of them crawling around the house.
I would have immediately picked up a Keyblade.
Like, God damn it!
Da-da-da.
But you can't do that when you're paralyzed in your bed.
My brain can.
Use the force.
So how would you survive
Mind quad.
the poltergeist and stuff? Or that's just a no.
I mean, the families always get through it, right?
The family for the shadow one or like the ghost one, the mom commits suicide.
Oh shit!
Like
I mean,
that's
she got out.
yeah.
All right.
Well, her family suffered because it's about to kill her family, and so the mom's like, nope, and she like killed herself.
That terrifies
Now
me
she
for a
can
few seconds.
haunt the ghost. She'll be the poltergeist
To the ghost?
poltergeist. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, show up at that
The
guy's
poltergeist
house and
is,
start
like,
throwing
terrorizing
his
a
shit
family.
around.
Looks
Yeah.
behind them, they're like, "Oh shit, what was that?"
God damn it.
You know what you do is you sit in the middle of the room. You say, "I'm coming for you, ghost," and then you kill yourself.
God damn it.
I will get you.
You know what's fucking scary was when I was little, I watched Ghost. Patrick Swayze's Ghost. Patrick Swayze
Not
was
the scariest movie ever.
And you could never make clay figures again.
What was scary was when the bad ghost gets like called to hell, and the shadow comes out, and you hear these like and these like little demons are pulling this dude like into hell. That freaked me out. The rest of that movie is fine until that part.
Damn.
I love Ghost.
Patrick Swayze.
He's poltergeisting someone now.
Oh
Yeah.
man, you guys remember The Faculty? I love that
Yes,
movie.
with Elijah
Faculty.
Wood.
Yeah, I forget Elijah Wood was in that.
It
I
was
don't
kind
know
of like
this.
a creature film almost.
Yeah, it was a
Like an
high
alien
school
kind of thing.
That's something
You ever
in the
seen
pool?
Slither? It was something along those
Yeah.
lines
Okay.
almost.
like a parasitic sort of thing
Yeah.
that took over
Takes
your brain.
over. Yeah.
Oof.
Nope, never seen it.
I'm
I
addicted
just
to
see these Skittles and I'm...
Taste the rainbow.
I'm addicted to Supernatural right now,
Oh.
which goes through all the horror tropes
Supernatural's
and all
like
that.
hella long. I used to watch it, but I fell off for a few years, and now I'm just too far behind.
Yeah, I know.
I watched it until they went hard into the sitcom thing. Before they were trying to, they're like, all right, let's be interesting and weird. And they're just like, no, fuck it, we're a sitcom. Let's go with it.
Well, because they realize those two are really funny.
Yeah, exactly. They are really funny, but it changed the tone of
I heard they're
I
getting
know.
back to their
to the
darker
roots.
roots and these
Maybe.
later seasons. They're in
It's
season
been a
12
while.
right now.
Now, what's her
Fuck,
name?
really?
Felicia Day's on that shit. That's so random. Redhead, skinny chick. From
Yeah,
the
she's
Guild.
cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Geek and Sundry something.
I watched her, on Geek and Sundry.
Yeah, Geek and Sundry.
I'm eating a Skittle.
Stop one.
Okay.
I can't yell at him. I did the same thing. I got really quiet because I was away from the mic because I was eating a skill.
So I was thinking of a movie yesterday, trying to think of like scary movies, and I thought of what movie that I thought was really, really scary but wasn't a scary movie. And it's actually not a movie; it's just a show.
Okay.
Go on.
And it's not a it's cartoon.
It is a cartoon,
Okay.
but it's terrifying when you really think about it. And it's Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Explain.
I don't know. I think it's kind of funny.
It's a fucking dog the size of a house.
But he's nice.
It's terrifying.
But he's nice.
What if he turns on you?
He's Clifford.
We
man.
shoot him a bunch of times.
His shits are as big as that house also.
Are you Batman to his Superman? You know?
No, like
What if he turns on
What if he
us?
turns on it? We gotta be
No,
prepared.
There's a
but you know what?
1%
He's
chance.
right because it's one thing like if somebody is mean to you and your dog like barks back, Some dogs, if they see somebody attacking their owner, they'll attack back. This isn't
true.
somebody just biting your arm. This is somebody eating you whole.
Yes, it's terrifying when you really think that there's
Okay,
a
now I need
giant
to-
dog in Maine
Now I
somewhere.
need
Yeah,
Clifford the
but
Big
think
Red
about
Dog movie.
Harambe. If that dog eats somebody, it's going down.
Did you just Harambe Clifford the Big Red Dog?
I'm just saying.
I'm
If that
pretty
dog
sure they
eats somebody, they're
Harambe'd
putting it
him
down.
at some point.
Harambe he was trying to save that kid. He was like, hey, you don't belong here, kid. If Clifford eats somebody, that dog's dying.
That's what I'm saying. The world's not ready for a giant dog.
No,
Where did it come from?
the world will be fine with the
Space,
dog.
clearly.
The world will be fine with the dog if the dog didn't eat people.
Although
He might though.
He might.
could.
He could.
He could.
But I'm just saying, you
I don't
shouldn't
think the
be
world's
scared.
ready, man.
I don't know.
Dogs
Harambe
get
never ate a child until that
pretty
day.
big.
I'm pretty sure Clifford.
He never
the
ate a child to begin
series-
with.
Clifford is about getting everyone to see how nice Clifford actually is, but everyone hates Clifford. Originally, no one likes Clifford because he's a giant house-sized dog.
But he's
Yeah,
so fluffy
that-
and nice.
Those books do have a
They have to
fair
show
amount of
them-
prejudice in them. There's a lot of people that are just like, oh, this dog, and they run away. And he's like, no, he's nice. And they're like, fuck that dog.
Yeah. I mean, people are
pretty
scared
sure
of dogs normally now. Just any random dog, even if he's nice, if you see it from afar, you're like, I don't know about that dog.
Yeah,
No,
dogs
yeah.
are sketchy.
But
Maggie-
now imagine turning the corner and seeing a house-sized dog and going, I don't know.
No, yeah, that's a whole bunch of no. That's a whole bunch. Like even driving through Maggie's neighborhood or the hood, when we drive, there's
No,
a bunch
it's
of stray
the
dogs
hood.
there, and like they come like all. There's the small ones, and then you got like huge Rottweilers just walking around. That's
Yeah.
already kind of weird enough because you
Yeah.
don't know if they're nice, you don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. If I walk around and one of them's the size of a house, I'm pulling it in reverse.
And he's
No.
red. He's a devil dog. He's Satan's dog.
God damn it!
Cerberus himself brings himself to the earth.
It's
Yeah.
scary.
I think being scared is the appropriate reaction to a dog or house-sized dog.
house-sized
I was gonna say a
dog.
dog-sized house.
That's just a dog house.
We all got
Why are you
there.
scared of doghouses, Kramer? Were you locked in one as a child? Did your mother make you sleep in the doghouse?
Whoa, that went dark quick. Oh, that could be our horror movie.
He had a little chain on his neck.
Oh, God.
That could be our horror movie about a kid who grew up being locked in a doghouse.
And he thought he was a dog?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then he thought he had rabies, so now he just runs around killing people.
You know what? I like that.
Remake Cujo, but recast the dog as a child.
Who do we cast? Wait, is it a kid? or is it
Elijah
like
Wood.
Elijah Wood? No,
Yes.
you know what? I'm down.
Shia LaBeouf is the
I'm
dog.
down.
Oh, Wilfred after.
No, we need
Yeah.
Elijah Wood because the psychological damage that Wilfred did to him turned him into a dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
both personalities finally merged.
Whoa.
What do we call it?
The werewolf Wilfred dog.
Wolf ride.
Wolf Ride?
Elijah Wilfred.
Elijah.
I was trying to mix the two names too.
Wilfred
It,
Wood.
it works very.
Wilfred Wood?
Wilfred
It
Wood.
works perfect.
Woodfred.
Woodfred?
Excuse me, Wilfred.
What would you do in, like, okay, just Cujo? That was a normal size-ish kind of dog, right?
Bat.
Cujo was a cop dog though.
Was he
Is it a shepherd?
Yeah, he
German
was like
Shepherd?
a police-trained German Shepherd. And-
Man, he's got sweet gun skills.
There's a Rottweiler.
was he a Rottweiler?
I thought he was like one of those big fluffy dogs that wear the little
thought it was a
barrels.
Shih
A
Tzu.
Malamute?
What?
Aren't those Malamutes?
No. Well,
No, not a Malamute.
one of the
St. Bernards.
Yeah.
Yes, the Beethoven dogs.
The beer
no,
dog.
I remember that.
Goddamn Beethoven dog.
I love those movies.
Beethoven
Also
was
terrifying.
great. Beethoven was not terrifying.
He was terrified. He was too big.
He was like the
He
size
got
of a
into too
lion.
much trouble
When you're
for a
little,
dog.
he's too big.
I don't know. I was kind of excited about a dog that's so big that you could ride it like a horse.
I've seen giant
Horses
dogs
kill,
like that.
you know.
Huh?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do. But it's usually deserved.
No.
Don't
Usually-
stand behind a horse and you won't die. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
can
usually
bite
somebody's
your ear
doing
off.
something stupid to make that horse want to kill them.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
that's true.
horses don't care about you.
I've seen horses kill for fun.
I don't think they do that.
What would you do?
They don't even eat anything they would kill.
I saw him eat a rabbit.
No, horses do not eat rabbits.
Ooh. Took his head off with his big horse
They don't even
jaws.
have any teeth that are made for tearing into meat.
Yeah, they're all square.
How would we survive Freddy Krueger?
Don't
Oh,
go to
that's
sleep
easy.
ever.
I wouldn't.
your body has to fall asleep at some point.
We'd have to do the lucid dreaming thing. Like, you have to
If you
train
fell
yourself.
asleep at like your peak level, then you'd just be exhausted in your dream and you wouldn't be able to do anything.
Is that how that works?
I
I don't know.
would I'd just go to sleep and then rehabilitate him into making him a nice man.
No,
I don't think that's how that works.
No, totally gonna work.
You
He's
gotta
gonna
go
try to
Rick
kill
and
me. I'm
Morty.
gonna reason with him
He's
and be
gonna
like,
kill him
bro,
with
you don't need to do this.
I'm gonna get you, bitch.
No, you gotta go Rick and Morty with it.
Yeah.
Anybody seen Rick and Morty?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking of right
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
gotta dreamception him, bro. Become his best friend.
alone, bitch. Out there, not in here.
Oh, I'm sorry. They all look like really, really, really sun-dried testicles.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. Oh, bitch. Fucking love that. That's how I'd survive it, honestly.
Yeah.
Either that or I'd dreamception him and kill him. If I had
Dream-
to.
How do you
Inception.
kill Freddy Krueger?
One of the
to bring him into the real
in one
world,
of those
right?
movies, the kids like started lucid dreaming and like gave themselves superpowers, and they
Really?
still couldn't
Yeah,
take
that-
them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, that was in the later movies.
That was like the third or fourth
Oh.
one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, because once
That
you
sounds
figure out you
great.
can do stuff in your dreams, you should be able to like take them
Yeah,
out.
That's how
what
I figured it would-
That's probably the line that's in the movie.
They're like, guys, we
once
can
you
do-
figure out that you can do stuff,
Oh God, he stabbed me.
yeah, that's what happened.
God damn it.
Their powers were stupid too.
Invisibility.
I don't remember them specifically, but
I just remember a
like-
red hallway.
There's
That's all
always
I
a
remember
red
from that
hallway.
movie.
How many? There's like 7 of those movies, right?
There's a lot.
I saw one recently for like 10 minutes, and this girl was pregnant, so I don't know which one it was. And she was like super convinced that like Freddy was in the baby, or he had like made the baby evil.
Oh, she didn't like self-abort, right?
God.
I don't know. She was just like, he's like, they already kind of went into a couple dreams, and she was like, he's messing with the baby. I know it. And she's looking all crazy, and the doctors are checking on. They're like, there's nothing wrong with this baby. But every time she dreams of it, it's like a Freddy baby.
Damn.
Little close.
Man, there have just been some out there fucking horror movies.
Like
I remember
Frankenstein.
Jason in Space.
Jason X.
I did not watch that.
I love
I
that
didn't watch
movie.
that
That was my
either.
favorite
Too
one.
funny.
It's my
Too
favorite
funny,
one.
dude. That one and was it H2O? The one where
H2O,
it had
yeah.
what was his fucking name? Coolio? Was Coolio? In it? No. It was fuck.
Red Man.
No.
Method Man.
No.
The RZA.
The
Busta
Jizza.
Rhymes.
Did
It
I
had
just
Busta
get around-
Rhymes.
Oh, Busta Rhymes.
Busta
Busta
Rhymes.
Rhymes.
Did he die?
No, he was like the fucking TV guy. Like I don't know. He was like a manager for a TV show or something
What?
weird that did paranormal shit. I don't know. It was really
Like
weird.
Jack Black in that one horror movie he was in.
kind of.
What movie was that?
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
No.
No. But
Was
that
that
was a
Scream?
movie he was in.
Was that Scream? Scream 2, maybe?
He was in Scream?
Who?
Jack
he was
Black.
in
Oh,
Club
he was a
Dread,
camera guy.
wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was a camera guy for... I think it was Scream.
No, I think he was like
no, I know what you did last summer.
Yeah, it was I Know What You Did Last Summer. He was like one of the resort workers.
He was the
He like the
dreaded dude,
greeter or something.
right?
Huh?
When he had dreads.
I don't know if he had dreads. I don't remember.
I remember Jack Black having dreads in a horror movie.
He might have. I don't remember.
Dude, I
Jack
remember.
Black with dreads is my new most hated thing.
I gotta find it for
I
you.
just thought of it in my head. I was like, fuck you, Jack Black.
Hey, Club Dread was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Club
I'm
Dread was
almost
alright.
thinking that's where I saw it. And I'm
Maybe
just
that's what it is. But I
Yeah.
remember him in something.
That looks like it would be from Club Dread.
Oh, God. Yeah. No, for real. That looks like the movie. The Scream movie. Or
Club Dread?
I still
No.
know what
Oh.
you did last summer. That's what it is.
I still know what you did last summer?
That's
Yeah.
what it was, yeah.
Okay. I said
I
Oh,
always thought that
God.
was a joke title. I didn't know that was real.
No, I Know What You Did Last Summer was pretty stupid, too. It was another one of those guy in a costume running around with a knife.
Oh, that
There you go,
reminds
Kramer.
me, like The Village.
Oh.
I was
man.
so mad.
I was so
dumb.
never
That movie
was I
pissed me
so
off so
angry.
much.
So cringy.
The ending of that movie pissed me off so bad.
I hated
Did
that
the girl
special
get
guy
hit by
so
a
much.
train?
What?
What?
What
By a
movie?
car?
No, The Village. The
Oh,
Village
wait,
is
am I thinking of the parody from Scary Movie?
maybe. The Village is like she grows up in this village. Like it's like
yeah,
it feels like
I remember that one. I'm just saying, was there a part in there
No,
where
it
she
was
gets hit by a
scary
car?
movie.
I think, yeah,
No.
I think that was Scary Movie.
Scary movie.
yeah, because it ends with her on like the street going, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, yeah. What is this?
Which
What's
is
that?
also my response to the end of that movie. What the fuck is this?
What's that movie where? Is it The Fog? I was gonna say the movie where all the fog comes in.
Oh fuck!
And there's
Fog.
like aliens
That
or
was The
monsters
Fog.
and stuff.
Oh, never mind. I thought you meant Killer Fog.
No.
What?
I was like, how do you survive that?
Ooh, the mist.
How do you
the mist?
Is that okay? That's what it's called.
That's
Okay.
a movie?
Yeah, the Stephen King
The
one.
mist is so good.
Oh, I want this.
The one with the lighthouse and all that other bullshit.
I don't remember all of
It
it,
had
to
to
be
do with the
honest.
water, didn't it?
like a
No,
Oh,
the
no,
mist,
no,
the
no,
mist
no,
is the
no,
one.
no,
This
no.
is where
Store.
they're in the convenience
yeah,
store.
Yeah.
the store.
Oh,
There's
the mist
monsters
is
or
so
something.
good.
I'm thinking
Oh,
of the
is that, those are
fog.
spiders, right?
It's got the no.
What's the one where they're trapped in a convenience store and there's like fog outside and it's like evil, like alien spiders?
Okay, well, I guess there are spiders at one point. I don't
He's
remember
talking. I think
that.
he's got this.
And then the movie ends and there's tanks.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Don't spoil that ending. That
I
ending
will
is-
spoil it. Have you seen it?
No,
Didn't I just spoil it?
no, you didn't spoil the main spoiler.
Yeah, there were tanks. Haunted tanks.
Oh shit.
What was that movie where it was like an angel that came to this gas station in the middle of nowhere and
Oh.
a shit ton of demons.
With the
like-
guy in the
Yeah.
ice cream man
Legion?
turned into
Yeah,
a demon.
Legion.
Yeah, Legion.
Legion.
Stupid movie.
Yeah,
They
I
had
like
Jarvis
Legion.
in it.
I'm sorry.
it did have Jarvis.
They had
in it.
Jarvis.
I liked Legion.
Jarvis?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Vision.
Yeah.
Vision.
Yeah.
Vision.
Vision.
Vision. Oh, it had Vision. It had Dennis Quaid.
Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
I'm just gonna finish your sentence.
I thought, for a
It
moment, I
had
thought you
the old
meant.
lady. That scene's cool.
I thought you were going to say
Yeah.
Dennis
Who
Nedry,
turns into
Dennis Nedry.
the guy from Jurassic Park.
I just like the way the demons looked in that movie a lot.
Okay.
They were real cool.
I count Jurassic Park as a horror movie. The first
I like the
one.
little girls too in that movie. Oh, that was super creepy.
Mm. Ooh, The Shining.
I've never seen The Shining.
I
Well, then
haven't
it's
either.
best we don't talk about it. He just needs to watch it.
I get it.
I get it.
That's something
They go
never,
to a
and no one
hotel.
ever wants to hear you say about The Shining. I get it.
Look,
I
if
get
you've
it.
seen the Simpsons version where Willie tries to save everybody,
I love that. I love that.
the shinning.
The Shining.
Yeah, The Shining. Want to get sued?
Don't you mean the The Shining.
But don't be shinning me between 4 and 5 o'clock. That's Willis time. Fucking horrible, man. As a child, I just sat there wondering, like, why? What does he do? for 1 hour.
Oh man.
I get some of it.
What else is there? Oh,
Oh.
Alien.
Oh, that's
Oh.
easy. I'd murder that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Murder the alien.
How?
I'd shoot the shit out of those aliens.
I'd become Predator.
Become Predator.
Exactly. I just start making clicking sounds. Run at it.
But that's also kind of like the Doom was very similar. Not the video game.
The movie.
The movie.
Oh,
The Rock.
man. I love that movie.
I love that movie, and up until the first person point, which point I was, that was even better.
I'm glad they did. The
I never
first
watched
person.
it.
I
Me
died
neither.
as soon as they did it.
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
was like
I need to see
seeing that in the theater was epic as fuck though.
Oh yeah,
Because it was like they're doing it. It's not very good, but it's cool.
But good
It's
job.
cool.
Kinda.
I went from liking that movie to loving that movie as soon as they did the first person.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Oh man,
We should
But yeah, the whole like,
comment on that. That's a pretty funny movie.
yeah, that's the one we should do.
I enjoy watching it, so I could totally.
Yeah.
get it.
But like the whole being on a spaceship and then evil murderous aliens show up.
Not a spaceship.
You murder back.
Hey, tunneling.
They,
uh,
they made
thing on
a
planet.
recent.
Yeah.
They made a recent Alien game that's similar to Outlast. And, you know what I'm talking
I
about.
played it,
There's the whole game. There's one alien on the entire game.
but it increases.
It's
the
following.
difficulty.
Yeah, it's following you around, trying to get you. Same thing as Outlast. You have to run and hide or something like that.
Yeah.
You can't kill it.
You
Very
have,
cool.
You have different little things, like a little meter where you can kind of see movement on your map.
It's a radar. Yeah.
Yeah. A flashlight, of course. Flares. It's fucking terrifying.
Everybody looked in the same direction, and I expected to see like somebody over there. And there was nothing.
I heard a noise.
No, there was something over there.
Well, there
Be
is-
gone, demon.
Get out of this house!
And then lights go out.
You got any sage?
I don't believe I do.
We could bless some water.
Yeah, I was about to say,
What?
guys,
Bless
let's
the
burn
water?
the sage.
Make some holy water.
This water is blessed.
That's not how you do it.
Blessed
Don't you
water,
have, to do,
blessed.
you have to do the thing with like where you hit it on the forehead, like
It's not a baptism.
Wait, what if I dunk this water in other water? Is it blessed?
By association.
is baptized water blessed water?
It's got to be, right?
Is it holy water at that point?
I think so.
No, it's
What if
dirty.
we have
'cause it
kosher water?
washes
Is
your
that-
sins?
Is kosher water the same thing?
Kosher water is blessed, right? Isn't that what makes kosher food
No,
kosher?
it's not pork.
A Jewish
It only,
man.
it only works on
it.
Jewish demons.
I thought am I wrong that I thought kosher things were things that Jewish man's like...
Yeah, I thought it was
Prayed
like a holy Jewish man's
The-
blessing. If
Yeah,
Co-
that's what I
kosher
thought.
and
I thought
halal-
every day they got a pallet of like ham and they're like blessed.
No, kosher,
I thought that was my idea too.
kosher and halal
Yeah, it's
are
not
like you
ham.
have to kill it a certain way and you have to bless it.
Blessed.
I think.
Oh man, I was totally like.
I think it has to be
Following
blessed.
us.
No.
If you're a rabbi, you're just used to getting pallets of food every day that you have to bless.
I went to go see somebody like do. When I was 2 years old, my dad went to show me how halal meat
Do
was
you
made.
remember something from 2 years old?
It must have
It
been
was, he went to
traumatizing.
show me how they kill the goat. So
Oh.
yeah, it was pretty traumatizing, and I fucking remember that shit. He took me to go watch a goat get slaughtered, but in a halal manner, and they do it where they slice the head off
Yep.
so that it bleeds out, so there's no blood left in the body when they cook it.
Yeah, the
Whoa.
heart pumps out the blood so you don't have to deal with all that nasty
Yeah,
shit.
and then
That
there's
sounds pretty efficient.
and then
It
like
is.
I was 2 years old, so why not remember this? But there's like a little
Some mystic air bumbo jumbo.
What
yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Then you wrap
Italian
it in a
people.
magic carpet and you transport it toward the butchery.
They don't have dollies or flat carts or anything. They just have carpets. They stack everything on it and it floats along.
Middle Eastern butcher shops, no dollies, just magic carpets.
It's like a hover dolly, but it's a carpet.
No, sir, just magic carpets and sand. That's all we have.
And we use the magic carpets to transport the sand.
Yeah. Just put their sand under it.
There's just bags of sand float by.
God damn it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
So I think we've fairly established that we would all die in a horror movie.
No.
except
Yeah.
Scream, I would beat the fuck out of
Except
that
Scream.
guy.
Okay, Scream, we would all.
Oh, wait, what about Michael Myers?
Yeah, he never
Halloween.
dies.
I'd kill him before he did Shrek.
He never dies.
He never
and he always ends up.
He dies
before what?
every movie.
Thank you.
You kill him before what?
Kill him before he
I
dies.
said I'd kill him before he did Shrek.
We did Love Guru after.
I like that one.
I know.
I'm willing to give it up.
Why would you give up Love Guru? just to erase Shrek for
I hate
existence.
Shrek.
God damn it. I
Okay.
think any guy in a mask or dumbass in a mask, I think we would survive.
I'd
Oh,
punch
yeah.
him in his mask.
Anything supernatural or alien,
Or giant house-sized dog.
we're screwed.
Or trolls.
Zombies.
All you have to do is pull an American and ignore it.
Actually, I've heard Australians refer to pulling an American as talking to people very loudly and slowly.
How are you doing?
Where
Good.
is the bathroom? And I'm
That escalated quickly.
so
Yeah.
on a very murderous note. I've been Kramer.
Still Brandon.
I've been Juan. I don't know what that voice was.
It was your natural.
Did I just hear some screaming in the background?
And often sometimes.
Voices.
Goodbye, everyone.
Psycho!
Someone gets stabbed.
And remember to add a sample of a woman screaming here.